What is up, guys? It's Eddie here, and we're going to be talking about it. The Vanguard Zero Spring Circuit 2021. I have been waiting for this for the longest time ever since they've announced it, and ever since Japan was getting all these tournaments for their like autumn, winter, spring, summer circuits, and Global was getting nothing. And finally, they announced it for the English side, and it's pretty good, if I'm not gonna lie. For those of you who don't know, Japan usually does get these tournaments once every like 4 months or something like that. For the English side, since it is a BSF like Bushiroad Springfest type thing, it's part of their BSF 2021. We can probably expect these maybe twice a year if they do one for the winter, because they do have a championship. Uh, they do have a championship that happens in the winter, so that might be cool if we get it twice a year. But for now, I'm really happy with it. It's kind of akin to the Summerfest, except it's the Summerfest we had, except it's a lot better. So cool. So let's talk about it more. So the circuit will run from March to July 2021. So the point important here is that the top 28 from ranked season for the duration of March to through June will be qualified to enter the circuit finals. So there's 8 seasons that you can qualify in, and you get in this top 28. Now, top 28 may seem a little rough, but don't worry, we'll talk about it a little bit. A lot of people's big questions is, what are the rank rewards, because a lot of people just don't know what the rank rewards are, and the rank rewards are listed here. So early March, we get Battle Sister for Maj. Late March, we get Purple Trapezist. Early April, we get Zerakiel. Late April, we get Infinite Zero Dragon. Early May, we get Dauntless Drive Dragon. And late May, we do get Angelica. We don't know about early June or late June yet, because Japan hasn't had those seasons yet. So these are coming in March for them. So by the end of March, we'll know what the last 2 seasons are. If I had to guess, it's Gancelot Zenith for late June, and early June will probably be like Lugia or something like that. That's just my guess. But if you guys see any rank award you like on here, I know a lot of people are simping for a trap, right? And I know a lot of people are simping for trap. I know a lot of people are simping for Purple Trapezist. If I can even say that word on YouTube, I probably can. This isn't Twitch. Go follow my Twitch, by the way. But if you were planning to get top 100 on one of these seasons anyways, might as well just go the extra mile to get top 28. The reason why I say not to worry about top 28 is because there's a lot of people that like to grind top 100 and be in like the top 30 every season. So invites will trickle down. So it says right here for bullet point number 3, players who have already qualified through the previous ranked seasons will have their invite passed on to the next eligible candidate. So that means if, let's say, 3 out of the top 28 have already qualified in the previous season, then that means 29th place, 30th place, and 31st place do indeed get an invite. So it's not as taxing. I feel like later on, maybe towards, I want to say, like, I feel like later on, maybe towards Infinite Zero season, maybe Dauntless season, as early as Zerakiel season, invites are going to start trickling down to at least like Legend 40 or something, or around that time, because like I said, there are a lot of people that do like to get top 30 in multiple seasons, just because they like being there. So yeah, so that's enough of the rank awards. I will show them later. But there will be 2 open qualifiers, one in May, one in July. This is something that Japan does. They also indeed do have two qualifiers. I don't know if it's top 16. I believe it's top 8. I could be wrong. It's probably top 16 as well. But each open qualifier will be eligible to participate. So people are wondering why it's a top 28 of each season, and that's because if you get 28, multiply it by 8, and then add 32, 16 from each qualifier, you do get 256. So they are expecting about 256 people to join this event. How that goes, I'm not completely sure, but I'm sure they'll have some type of way to do this, or you'll have to join the remote fight Discord to do this, or they'll probably set up a thing on challenge. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. If you're not planning on grinding any seasons, but you want to participate, the qualifiers are for you. There are 2 qualifiers, so again, register, join. You have to pre-register. So again, circuit finals, top 28. So the open qualifiers is Swiss. So depending on the amount of people, you're gonna play a couple rounds of Swiss, maybe 8 or 9, and then top 16 get the invite. We'll talk about more about what the open qualifiers offer in a little bit, but yeah, top 16 Swiss, and if it's about 100, if it's 100 plus people joining the open qualifier, which I'm sure it will be, that means that you basically have to go X1 in order to qualify in order to be in the qualifiers, and even then X1 might not cut it. You like only one person will go XO throughout the entire event most likely, but X1 might not cut it. You might end up bubbling depending on like your record and who you placed against. And then finals is modified Swiss with the cut to top date. Talk about that later. But this is the schedule. So it's 8 ranked fight seasons, and then one qualifier in May, one qualifier in July, and then the finals is also in July. Important to note, the finals is happening during Infinite Rebirth, which Infinite Rebirth will be the last set for the Break Ride era. So I've seen people running around on Facebook and on Twitter saying like, "Oh, Revengers are a problem right now. Like, Revengers is broken. Everybody's just gonna play Revengers." And while Infinite Rebirth it's supposed to give us Drag Ruler. We don't know how Revengers is gonna be by then. So we're not playing in this meta that we're currently in. We're going to be playing an Infinite Rebirth meta. So by that time we'll have Dote Rebirth, Dragonic Overlord the Rebirth. We're going to have the Dragonic Overlord Break Ride. We're going to have Alfred Liberator or Monarch Alfred. We are going to have Spooky Maelstrom by then, Reverse Maelstrom. And then we're also going to have Omega Glendios, Chaos Breakers legal. So just remember that it's not going to be all... it's not going to be just the meta you see right now. If they don't nerf Ashura Kaiser, they might have Ashura Kaiser then. DI. So you guys need to set your calendars if you're planning on doing the open qualifier. Personally, I recommend everybody to join the open qualifier, even if you've already qualified, because of the rewards that we'll get in. So the first qualifier is Saturday, May 8th, 2021 at 9 a.m. PST. So it converts to your local time zone, and then you have to check in. So the registration is going to begin on April 26th. Cool. You register, and then you have until I believe the week before the qualifier to register, and then you have to check in the week an hour before the qualifier starts. So on May 8th, 9 a.m. you have to check in because that's what the tournament starts at 10, and then you have convert to where you are. And same thing for the second qualifier. The second qualifier is July 9th, which is, I believe, 3 weeks before the actual finals. So it gives you some time to like prepare. But that qualifier, remember that the qualifier for July 9th is going to be played with Infinite Rebirth. So if you guys want to get some practice in a tournament setting with the Infinite Rebirth cards, I definitely recommend joining this qualifier. But again, pre-registration June 28th at 12 a.m. and then July 5th is when pre-registration ends, and then July 9th is when the tourney starts. And then the finals are held on July 24th at 9 a.m. And then y'all can convert it. I'm sorry to those people who have to be up at like 1 in the morning to play this. I'm PST, so I don't have to worry about it because my time aligns with theirs. But yeah, so let's talk about the prizes, and I want to talk about the open qualifier prizes first. So I want to talk about the open qualifier prizes first and why you probably should participate in it, even if you are already qualified, or if you just don't have time for the open qualifiers, then don't participate at all. But you do get gems for playing. So top 16, obviously, everybody in top 16 gets the invite to the finals. 5th through 8th place gets 500 gems, and then 4th place gets 1,000, 3rd place gets 1,500, 2nd place gets 3,000, and then 1st place gets 5,000 gems. That's 50 whole packs if you win the qualifier, or if you top 8, that's at least anywhere from 10 to, that's anywhere from 5 packs, which, 500 gems is 500 gems in my opinion, to 50 packs. So open qualifiers, very neat. And then for the Swiss rounds, this is the only gripe I really have for this event. And it's not really a gripe. It's more of a Japan kind of did this better than English did. And that's that for Japan, so the exclusive event sleeves, Japan doesn't get exclusive event sleeves. So they do, sorry, correction, before I shoot myself in the foot here. Japan does indeed get exclusive event sleeves. The only thing is that everyone in the game gets them, not just the people that are playing in the event. So even if you didn't qualify for the event, you will still get these exclusive sleeves that'll say, you know, the season that you're playing, right? So Vanguard Zero Championship, autumn, winter, summer, spring. Um, Everyone got those. For this one, they're making it for all the people that are joining, that are qualifying. Everybody gets the exclusive event sleeves, which is fine. They did that for the Summerfest too, but it was only like I don't remember how many people participated in the Summerfest, but those people did end up getting sleeves as well. 0 wins, you get 500 gems. So just for playing and going O2, you get 500 gems. So that's 5 packs. Japan did this a little bit differently because you got 500 gems. You didn't get 500 gems. You got 2,000 gems for 0 wins, which is significantly less. So Japan definitely does give out more gems when it comes to that. And then after the 2,000 gems, for every win you get plus 1,000 gems. So you know, if you win once, you get two. I think you get 3,000, then 4,000, 5,000, so on and so forth. But hey, if you go all the way, you get 8,000 gems. And if you go X1, you get 7,000 gems. You 6,000, X3, so on and so forth. Which honestly, I'll take it. I mean, it's unfortunate for the people that do go XO. If you do go XO, you only get 500 gems. It's 5 packs for, your arduous grinding. But you do get event sleeves that do tell you, hey, you joined the event. I think that's my only gripe with it, where the reward for qualifying and then going O2, because a lot of people do that happens to a lot of people. You qualify, you're doing well, and then you enter the tournament, and then you just get X, and then you just go X2, and then you're out, and you're just like, oh well, shit. I guess it's fine. Honestly, they could have done this a little better. They could have done it like Japan to make it worth it, where you get 2,000 gems. That's 20 whole packs. So yeah. So next we're gonna talk about top 8, because this is gonna go into Swiss rounds, and we are gonna go we are going into top 8. So if you get top 8, you're gonna get your amount of gems here plus whatever's up here, I believe. Don't quote me on that. They might do it different, but this is about price for price. I mean, not price. So right. Sorry. Before I start talking about the pricing, for everyone. So in Japan, for everyone who participated, they get the exclusive promo, which is what you're gonna see right here. So Japan kind of did it a little bit differently. Instead of exclusive sleeves, in-game sleeves, you do get the exclusive promo just for participating. You get one whole promo. Which I think is a little unfortunate that they did remove that from here. So now you have to get 4th place to get the physical PR card. A lot of people are wondering what the physical PR cards are. Obviously we don't know what the promo will be, but it probably, if following Japan's formula, if they do end up doing that, it's probably going to be a premium legal grade 3 crit trigger. And like, for example, Japan got MLB, they got Glory, Maelstrom, they got Descendant, and then they also got Chaos Breaker. And that was just a premium crit trigger with a nice little hot stamp. It's a vanilla, and you can use it as a crit trigger. It's more for it being it's more for being nice, and it probably is going to have some monetary value if you're into selling that. But 5th through 8th place, they do get 10,000 gems. I believe this is also how Japan ran it as well. 4th place, you get the 4th place sleeves. So I'm not too sure if you're gonna get 4th place sleeves and the event sleeves, or you're just gonna get the 4th place sleeves if you enter. I think it's pretty cool. I think it'd be pretty cool if you got both. But you get a special title and flare. So the title is 4th place, and then you get 30k gems. That's 300 packs. So I think that's pretty neat already. Moving on to 3rd place, you get two of the PR cards, so you get a pair, and then it just scales up from there, 5,000, and then you get 3rd, and then you get this, and you get the flare, the 3rd place, and then you get the sleeves. 50,000 gems, so that's 500 packs, and then 800 packs. Which, I mean, if you get at least like 4th or 5th or 3rd, your account's kind of set up for, like, not life, but it's kind of set up for the remainder of the game, right? Because you're not gonna spend like 500 packs on a set unless you're trying to max rarity the deck out, and even then you're just gonna wait for the SP rate up to drop, and that's when you just end up opening for the SP sparking to drop, and that's when you end up opening your packs to max rarity set. And then second place, 80,000 again, set up for life. I like the silver sleeves in it, but you know, second place, you get 80,000 gems. And then this is the one that'll set you up forever. This is, I think, 1,000 packs. If you translate it to packs, it is 1,000 packs. I'm pretty sure. I'm not crazy, but you get 4 physical copies of the PR. I still say that everybody should shoot for first place. It doesn't hurt, if you qualify and you join the tournament. If you end up winning a couple rounds of Swiss, hey, you get free gems. Even if you don't win, you get free gems. You get exclusive sleeves that only 256 people will have. So I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool, and that's about it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Oh, there is one thing, and I'm not upset about it. I'm just like, Bushy, why? There's no playmats. So for those of you who follow the Japan scene, you know that first through third, they do get playmats. They get the PR cards, and they don't get in-game sleeves. Japan doesn't do in-game sleeves for first, second, and third, but they do get the sweet playmat. That has a lot of monetary value, and I generally don't care about money. But I think that it's cool that you can, if you play the physical card game, that you can show up to your locals and have that playmat with you and play on it, if you're one of those people that does that, right? But I wish they would have done the playmats, but I can't really complain because everything else is really nice, and I'm just glad that we are getting this event in general. Personally, for me, I am just glad that we are getting this event in general because it's something that I didn't think Bushy would do for the global side. Whether they didn't want to because there was too many players, or there wasn't enough, like they were just lazy and they just didn't want to do it. I'm glad that we are finally getting this because it gives people an incentive to grind ranked on global. Me, I like to grind. I like to grind ranked on global for like gems and stuff like that. Maybe I'll get a top 100 every now and then. But I think it gives people an incentive to actually play the game, and that's the biggest part about this. So I think this is pretty cool. Thank you, Bushiroad and Game Studio, for giving us this tournament. Like so many people have been begging for so long, or asking for so long. I think this is going to be a great thing, and I hope a lot of you guys qualify, and I hope you guys get to win some packs. But yeah, that's it for me. This video is getting like longer than I really want it to be. So I will catch you guys later. Bye.